Hello students, welcome to CollegeDekho's official YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about JEE Main Paper 2 analysis, the exam that took place today, that is 28 January 2023. So in this video, we are going to give you a detailed analysis, list of questions asked in the exam, memory based questions, and we are also giving an expectation for session 2 as well. So paper 2 is also going to happen in session 2. So Swati is asking, keep paper why late. So Swati, we received few questions whichever we collected from students. So apart from that questions, if you remember any other questions that appeared in the exam, please share through the comment section or chat section below. So we will discuss the paper accordingly. So apart from that, good evening Swati. So apart from that, let's start with the analysis of the exam, detailed analysis. So as per the feedback that we received from students for paper 2, the paper was moderate in terms of difficulty level. It was not easy. As far as we observed the memory based questions, it was not easy. It was moderate in terms of difficulty, and the difficulty level was pretty, I mean, compared to the previous years, the paper was a bit hard. Last year, in 2021, it was bit easy, but comparatively, it's bit hard this year. So somebody, CBN Akash Arts is saying Twin City of Odisha. So there was a question called which city was called as Twin City of Odisha. We will come to the questions. And coming to the analysis, the paper was moderate and the mathematics section was lengthy as usual. So mathematics on 25th and 24th exam also, mathematics was lengthy, but it was doable. But it was time consuming. It was doable as well as time consuming. So it was a lengthy paper. And then the questions that were asked from mathematics. So from mathematics, there were questions from series. As far as the feedback that we received so far 6 students shared their feedback. So as per that feedback, there were questions from series, and there were questions from determinants, and there were questions from 3D, limits, circle, and hyperbola. So from mathematics, as per the first feedback that we received, series, determinants, 3D, limits, circle, hyperbola had questions, and surprisingly there were no questions from parabola as per the primary reaction. CBN Akashats, yes, Qutub Minar was built by. There was a question on Qutub Minar was built by as well. And general aptitude. And general aptitude, there was a match the following on monuments. If anyone remember the match the following, like how was the combination? Please put it in the chat box. So we will discuss that accordingly. The match the following was related to monuments. So you can also post what kind of monuments were asked and how the match following the was. So you can discuss it in the comments in the chat section accordingly, and we will discuss it. And then there was a question related to Patronus Tower. So there was one question. We don't know the exact question, but there was a question related to Patronus Tower. And if you remember the question, please share it with us so that it will be very helpful. You can also join our Telegram group, and the link is available in the video description. Now coming back to aptitude, general aptitude seemed pretty easy to moderate, not very difficult. So there were questions on series completion. So as per the feedback that we received, at least four questions were there from series completion as per memory based questions. And mirror image, there were 2 to 3 questions from mirror image also. And there were also questions from orthographic projection. I think one question from orthographic projection, and there were 2 questions from paper folding. 2 or 3, it's a bit not confirmed as of now, but primarily 2 questions from paper folding. If you think there are more questions from any section, or if we missed discussing about any section here, you can put it in the chat section. So we will discuss it accordingly. And some of the memory based questions that we received from students. First, drawing questions. So from drawing questions, there was one question related to draw a portrait using rendering technique. So you need to use the rendering technique, and you need to draw a portrait. A girl's picture was given accordingly, and you need to draw a portrait using the rendering technique. And apart from that, there was the other drawing question was using basic shapes found in a motorcycle. Draw a 2D composition using 3 colors. Using basic shapes found in a motorcycle, draw a 2D composition using 3 colors. So this was another drawing question that appeared in the exam. And apart from that, there was another question from mathematics. A equal to alpha 0 0 beta, and B equal to alpha 0 0 beta, and you need to find out alpha beta. Alpha beta is equal to, you need to find out the answer. So this was one of the questions from mathematics part. And there was also a question, which city was regarded as a twin city. So which city is regarded as a twin city. So this was one of the question. And anyone can you post the answer for this? Which city was known as twin city? So they, if anyone know the answer, you can post here accordingly, and we will also discuss accordingly. And some of the other memory based questions that appeared in the exam include which architect planned Chandigarh. So there was a question, we don't know the exact question, but who planned Chandigarh, like which architect planned Chandigarh. So this was one of the questions that appeared in the exam. And who constructed Qutub Minar, this was one of the questions. And which city was regarded as a twin city? A equal to 1, B equal to 2, what is A plus B? So this was one of the questions. And if you have more questions, if you remember more questions that appeared in the exam, please do share the questions through the Telegram group. We created a Telegram group for JEE Main paper 2, so you can join the Telegram group and you can post more questions. This will help a lot of students to analyze their performance and answers accordingly. So you can share the questions through the Telegram group as well, or you can share the questions through the comment section here. So for paper 2, also the students can expect a moderate kind of difficulty level, so they won't be too tougher questions. And we haven't received any questions for B planning yet. So for B planning, we haven't received any major questions at or analysis yet. But for B.Arch, it was pretty moderate paper and doable paper. And the candidates must note that the result of paper 2 will not be released with paper 1. Paper 2 result usually releases late, so NTA takes at least 25 to 30 days to announce paper 2 results. So you can expect paper 2 results by the last week of February, probably by the last week of February. So this is one part. And the response sheet of JEE Main 2023 January session can be expected in the first week of February. So the exam concludes on February 1st. So by February 3rd or 4th, you can expect the response sheet, and you can also expect the answer key around the same time for maths and general aptitude part. And for drawing test and all, it will take time for NTA to evaluate the answers. So the result can be expected by the last week of February. So if you have more questions in mind, or if you remember more questions specifically from B planning or B.Arch, you can share it through the Telegram group, and the link is available in the description. And we will also upload the PDF of memory based questions through the link available in video description, so you can download the PDF of memory based questions. Once we receive at least 20 to 25 questions from students, we will immediately upload the PDF. So far we received only 10 questions. Those questions we have already discussed in this live part. So stay tuned to CollegeDekho for more updates on JEE Main 2023. You can also join us tomorrow if anybody is appearing for exam tomorrow on 29th January. You can also join us for live sessions for shift 1 and shift 2 analysis. Shift 1 will be at 12:15 p.m. and shift 2 will be at 6:30 p.m. So you can join our live analysis, and you can also join our JEE Main Telegram group to stay updated with all the latest happenings from JEE Main 2023. And प्रियांशी शर्मा इज आस्किंग, सर अगर ड्राइंग में क्वेश्चन सबमिट ना कर लिया, हॉट कॉपी में अटेम्प्ट किया है तो so, Priyanshi, I'm not very clear with your question. Like, are you saying that you have not submitted the paper after attempting the drawing question? You did not submit the paper. This is a bit confusing. So, it is mandatory to submit drawing question paper, because it is for 100 marks. So, you will be losing basically 100 marks if you are not submitting the drawing question to the invigilator. So, this is mandatory. You will have to submit it. But Priyanshi, you need to give me a clarity whether you have submitted it or not. So this is one part. Uh, any questions, anyone, regarding JEE Main paper 2? Still you have any questions, you can ask through the chat section, and we will definitely clarify all your queries. We will try to clarify as many queries as possible. So if you still have any questions, you can ask us. And if you want to share some questions that appeared in the exam, you can still share. So just to recap, which architect planned Chandigarh? Who constructed Qutub Minar? Which city is regarded as a twin city? And drawing question using basic shapes found in a motorcycle. Draw a 2D composition using three colors. Draw a portrait using rendering technique. A equal to alpha 0 0 beta, B equal to alpha 0 0 beta, find alpha beta equal to. So these were some of the questions that appeared in the exam. And you can also join our Telegram group to share more questions. And you can also click on the link available in video description to download the solutions of 24th and 25th exam. Whoever appeared or going to appear for paper 1, you can also download solutions, and the link is available in the video description. So that's all for the day. Then stay tuned to CollegeDekho for more updates on JEE Main 2023. So Priyanshi Sharma knows are on computer. So if you have submitted the drawing test questions, it will be evaluated. If you didn't submit it, it won't be evaluated. So that's very clear. So then stay tuned.